The other field of biology would be the beginning of life. How did life go into this bacteria? There's something earlier than a bacteria called the amoeba. How did life get into it? So every field of biology, we know, shows God because it has got intelligent design. Most of us don't even know how many things in your body are exquisite designs. Till this day, I'm told, doctors don't know how many pumps there are in the body system. Do you know our fluid need to be transferred here and there? Otherwise it accumulates. When it accumulates on the leg, for instance, you're in trouble. Or fluid accumulates in the lungs, you're in trouble. So you need pumps to pump water, the liquids. So there are hundreds of them in this body to balance. So we know that every part of the human body is a miracle. Even the brain. Some of you say, I'm not very brainy. You are wrong. You are very brainy. God designed it. So that's in the field of biology. We are not even talking about botany. Have you ever seen one tree, let's say a chiku tree become an apple tree? It never happens. So even biology as well as botany, you never see any change of species. So in other words, but the law of physics simply means, you know, I can talk to you for hours. I'm more familiar, I'm a physics person. Those of us who deal with steam boiler, water is the simplest thing, right? You call it H2O, right? Hydrogen and what? Oxygen. All of you know what's water? How many things do you know about water? Do you know most of us don't even know half why water behaves in a very strange way? Do you know when you reach to 4 degrees, the water density suddenly increases? You know, when you cool something, the density, well, let's say from water you make it into ice. When water turns to ice, the density is reduced. In other words, ice can float because ice is now lighter than water, correct? Because you need ice to float. So ice, when the temperature of water drops below 0, it will float up in the form of ice. But when it reaches 4 degrees, the density of water is the highest. Most dense at 4 degrees. I think most of you know this. They call it, scientists don't understand it, so they call it anomalous behavior. But as you heat the temperature up to 100 degrees, what do you get? Of course, you get steam, right? Steam is again lighter than water and lighter than air. But if you pressurize into a container, we call it like a boiler, and begin to keep on heating this to higher and higher temperature beyond 200, 400, 600, you'll find that the behavior changes. And because of its special characteristic, we can use it to generate electricity. It behaves in a very strange way. You think you know all about water. Actually, most of us here don't know that when you heat it up at a certain temperature, it does certain things. Just water alone. That's why you need a lot of it. So, from physics, every field of physics shows there's a creator because it's a law. Have you heard of this guy called Boyle's law? Mr. Boyle was a devoted Christian. He came up with this relationship between volume, temperature, and pressure of a substance. Okay, if this is a little bit beyond you, never mind. The important thing is that these 3 fields clearly, every area demonstrates intelligent design.